Hello dear community, today we are at the Investors Day 2019 in Vienna, organized by the Austrian Angels Investors Association. And in the Brutkasten-Talk we have two guests right now, Andreas Brandstetter from UNIQA.
Hi.
And Andreas Klauser from Palfinger, both CEO. You both were at the panel which had the topic how to kickstart cross-industry collaboration. So what does cross-industry collaboration mean to you?
First of all, if you really want to grow sustainable matter your business, you need to be open to new solutions, open to new ideas. So we are fostering this out of startup hubs. We are collaborating with startups, but as well across the industry, we try to have open platforms where we can openly communicate.
And at the UNIQA?
Build up an own unit which is driving radical innovation outside of your existing line business. Ask from this unit to strongly invest into startups and to really hunt cross-industry cooperation throughout the world.
You also have startup collaboration programs like UNIQA Ventures and Palfinger 21st. So which learnings have you met so far?
UNIQA Ventures is a kind of vehicle to learn, to bring in the skills, the talents from various startups in the ecosystems of mobility, smart home and health. And the great thing is when those young guys, those entrepreneurs meet their classical line management to see what kind of energy is rising there, it's amazing and it's really incredible what we as old-fashioned corporate can learn from those young guys.
There were also some startups today as well here at the Investors Day. Have you learned something?
Always. You learn 24/7, 365 per year, but clear, each conversation shows you what kind of bright ideas are out there, what kind of huge talents, and we want to attract them as a kind of partner for us without destroying the story, but supporting them and helping to grow.
If you come to Palfinger 21st, which learnings have you met so far with your startup collaboration program?
Similar to UNIQA, every day we learn a lot. No, but actually what we have seen here is that we have a lot of information about data management, data science, but as well how to get useful data, data ownership. I think this is what we learned here. We are open, that's the reason why we are here, and this is well why we have Palfinger 21st set down here, and based that we accelerate to have this kind of environment that we really get new ideas and from the front end in.
What are the biggest challenges in this regard?
One of the biggest discussions today had been about data ownership, and I think it was clearly explained that at the end of the day, the customer needs to decide and we need to give him this opportunity. On the other hand, there are many good ideas out, and we need to make sure that the startups find a way through the system to us, but as well that they are capable to explain their features, to explain their benefits in a quite short pitch, and strongly protecting this and strongly fighting for that, and then we can take it on board and we can further look into it.
And which expectations you had if you were coming to this event?
Increase the horizon, learn, meet some great guys with some great ideas, exchange ideas with great corporates such as Palfinger and Andy here. So it's always a kind of constant learning, and those guys who stop learning, they lost the battle.
And the biggest challenges?
War of talents. How can we attract the best talents? And same for Palfinger and us. Why people would choose UNIQA within the financial industry as their first choice for finding a job? And we have to be really creative, thinking about new ways of cooperations, collaborations, working methods. So it's the most interesting time which I ever experienced in this industry, and I'm already an old guy. I'm working here for 20 years.
Yeah. Which strategy you follow in this regard?
Open innovation, like being much more flexible than before. On the one hand, protecting your capital, protecting your P&L, because we have shareholders who, of course, invest a lot of money, so they're waiting for a yield and for a dividend. This is fine. But on the other hand, really making companies' future secure, making it safe, and this means being open for radical innovation.
Being open for radical innovation. Thank you very much for having you here in our stream, and I want to say goodbye.
Thank you.